What if, right now, as you listen to this, your soul suddenly left your body? You're standing in the same room, but no one can see you. You try to speak, but no one hears. You watch as your loved ones cry around what used to be you. What would you feel? Regret, fear, or peace? This hook grips the listener by making them imagine their own death, not just as an idea, but as a real, happening moment. Your voice here should be slow, deep, trembling slightly, like you're letting them see their own funeral through your words. Then you shift gently. Greater than today, we'll walk together through that moment, through the eyes of the soul itself. Part 1. The moment after death, soul awakens. As the heart stops beating, the body grows cold. But the soul, the real you, awakens. Many saints and near-death witnesses describe the first seconds as confusion. You feel awake, yet everything is silent. You see your body lying lifeless. You realize the separation. You are not your body. At that exact moment, most souls understand what they ignored all their lives. The body was only a temporary garment. From a Catholic view, this is when the soul realizes it still exists. It still sees, hears, and remembers. But it no longer has control. That power to act, to repent, to love is gone. Only awareness remains. And in that awareness, truth begins to unfold. Part 2. Watching the funeral. Begin hours pass. The body is prepared, washed, dressed, and laid in a coffin. You, the soul, are still there, silent, watching. The air feels different. Time feels slower. People begin to arrive. You notice every face. Some are crying genuinely. Some are emotionless. Maybe they've already moved on. And some are there only for appearance. This part emotionally connects with viewers. They start asking themselves, who would truly cry for me? You highlight that realization. Greater than in death, the soul sees what the living never do, who truly loved and who only pretended. The soul feels a deep sorrow, not for dying, but for never valuing the living moments. This becomes the first wave of regret. Part 3. The soul's awareness, life review. Catholic mystics often speak of the life review, a divine replay where every thought, word, and action is revealed. But unlike human memory, this vision comes with emotion. You don't just see what you did, you feel what others felt because of you. If you hurt someone, their pain now pierces you. If you loved selflessly, that warmth now comforts you. This moment is both terrifying and beautiful, because the soul finally sees how God saw everything. No excuses, no lies, only truth and divine justice. Yet, in that same truth, the soul also feels God's infinite mercy. This is a turning point, not punishment, but purification. Part 4. The Forgotten Voices. Souls crying for prayers. There are countless souls that wander silently between heaven and earth. Souls in purgatory. They are not lost, they are not damned, they are waiting. Waiting for mercy, waiting for love, waiting for you. In this unseen place, these souls experience the pain of longing for God. They can see the light of heaven, but cannot reach it yet. Why? Because every sin, every selfish act, every word that hurt another must be purified in the fire of divine love. But here's the secret. These souls cannot pray for themselves. They depend on our prayers. When you whisper a single, "Our Father," when you light a candle for the dead, it becomes a bridge between the living and the suffering souls. Each prayer is like cool rain falling on their burning sorrow. And when one of them finally enters heaven through your prayer, they remember you forever before the throne of God. They become your silent guardian, your intercessor, your heavenly friend. So maybe that sudden feeling of sadness, that unexplained weight in your chest, was not just emotion. Maybe it was a soul crying out for you to pray. Part 5. The moment heaven stood still. When God spoke through death, some people die for minutes and return to life with stories science cannot explain. They speak of light brighter than the sun, yet gentle as love. They feel peace so pure that they no longer fear death. In that moment, when the soul leaves the body, it stands before the one who created it. No words are spoken, yet the soul understands everything. It sees its whole life like a film, every act of kindness shining like light, every moment of cruelty like shadow. But this is not the final judgment. It's a glimpse of mercy, a moment where God lets the soul see truth, so that when it returns to the body, it may warn others that eternity is real. Many who came back say, "I didn't meet a God of anger. I met a God of truth and love." They return changed, because once a soul has seen heaven, it can never forget. Part 6. The Guardian's Silent Battle. Angels beside us. Since the day you were born, a guardian angel has walked beside you, unseen yet real. He watches as you laugh, cry, sin, and pray. He fights for you when temptation surrounds you. But most of us never realize how fierce that battle truly is, because every soul is a battlefield between light and darkness. The demon whispers lies. "You're too far gone. You're alone." The angel whispers back, "You are loved. Get up. Try again." And when death comes, that silent war reaches its end. The angel stands beside the dying soul, and the forces of darkness approach, each claiming what was theirs through life's choices. For the soul who trusted in God, the angel's light grows stronger and drives away the shadows. For the soul that rejected love, the angel weeps, because even heaven cannot force the will. So when you pray, you strengthen your angel's sword. When you sin, you leave him wounded, still fighting for you. That's the loyalty of a guardian, a love that never leaves, even when you fall. Part 7. The Last Dawn. When the world ends.